Needs in the Smoky Valley, including construction loans at Stockholm Estates. Equal housing lender, NMLS 403648. Member FDIC.
We're the Bank of Tuscans.
At People's Bank and Trust, we look forward to helping you through the many stages of life. From your first checking account to your retirement account, we've helped generations of families buy their first home, finance their vehicles, and plan for the future. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Arn Reinert, CPA LLC.
Leading scorer for Southeast, Carson Slasner with 14 points. For Smoky Valley, Carrie Adam finished with 1 point. 3 each for Kira Mullen and Katya Blanchett. 4 points each for Tinley Scott and Gracie Lambert. 5 points for Abby Rose. Adrian Hazelwood chipped in with 13 points. Leading scorer tonight for the Smoky Valley Vikings in the 53-47 victory, Brianna Pretty with 20 points.
The Vikings survived. We're moving to 2-0 on the year, 53-47. But wow, what a fourth quarter it was, as the Vikings got a late basket from Tinley Scott to take a 4-point lead. It was a 2-point game, 31-29 at the 2-minute mark. And then the Vikings got a late bucket by Scott, and then they went on a 9-0 run to start the quarter. So that was an 11-0 run by the Vikings to get that separation. They didn't score until the 3:45 mark of the fourth quarter. 3:45 left. And then give him your headset, please. Okay. And then the Vikings come away with a 53-47 victory. And now joining us, Coach Jason Juilliard. Jason, I was just saying, the Vikings got the last bucket of the third quarter by Tinley Scott to go ahead 33-29. And then you held them scoreless till the 3:45 mark. That was an 11-0 run that fueled the separation that you needed at the end of the game, because, man, did they start bombing some three-pointers on you.
Absolutely. You have to give Southeast a lot of credit. They hung in there when they got down, and they didn't put their heads down. They just kept battling. And when they made that comeback, we knew we had some work to do, and we knew it started on the defensive end. So that bucket got us going, especially on the offensive end, and let us settle down a little bit. Some of those nerves of letting that comeback happen had us settle down, and we just relaxed on the offensive end and kept going and on the defensive end and doing what we really did for most part of the game.
Brianna Pretty, huge in that fourth quarter, making free throws and 20 points for the game. She was a rock star, and Adrian Hazelwood, she had 10 points in the first half and then had some free throws down the stretch, but it was a total team effort tonight.
Absolutely, from top to bottom. I thought even the subs that came in just for small roles played major parts to getting this win. So kudos to the whole team putting in some great work and understanding where they can contribute and not trying to go out there and do too much.
Yeah, you learn from how you react, and you move to 2-0 on the year, and we don't ever celebrate a victory too much, because you got to turn right around and go to Concordia. They're always a tough team at their place.
Absolutely, and especially on the road, we want to make sure that we're focused, and tomorrow we go right back to work, but they should be proud about the work they did today. It's a good ball club that they just beat, and we're excited to be 2-0, but we're just getting started.
Congratulations on a great night, and we'll see you Friday.
All right, thanks so much, Donnie.
Jason Juilliard of the Vikings, and the Vikings come away with a 53-47 victory. Scoring went like this: first for Southeast of Saline, Yanakopoulos 1, Pearson 2, 6 for Getz, 7 for Potocik, 8 for Harris, 9 for Jacobson, and then 14 for Carson Slesher, 10 of those coming in that fourth quarter. For the Vikings, 1 for Carrie Adam, 3 for Kira Mullen, 3 for Katia Blanchett, 4 for Gracie Lambert, 4 for Tinley Scott, 5 for Abby Rose, and then in double figures for the Vikings, 13 points for Adrian Hazelwood, and 20 points for Brianna Pretty. I know she had a double-double. She had a lot of rebounds, but we don't have those for you tonight. But time now for our Next Tech Wireless Player of the Game. Something different isn't just a slogan at Next Tech Wireless. They're about communities because they live here too. Next Tech Wireless is Kansas-based and world-class in supporting their neighbors. They have the latest devices and plans for everyone with friendly, knowledgeable, and local customer service. Are committed to providing the best wireless network in Kansas. Visit one of their 50 locations across Kansas, and that certainly is Brianna Pretty. 20 points tonight fueled those Vikings, and 12 of those points coming in that fourth quarter. 8 of 10 from free throwing, and just a way to help put the game away for the Vikings. A 53-47 victory. Jared will take a 30-second timeout, and when we come back, we'll have start Viking pregame. You're listening to Smoky Valley Basketball back after this 30-second timeout.
In accordance with Kansas State High School Activities Association Rule 52, we ask all players, coaches, and spectators exemplify the type of sportsmanship that would make their school and community proud. Please let us all work together in making all high school activities a positive experience. By being courteous and respectful to all players and officials, we can help assure high school activities are indeed the other half of education. Gentlemen, we have 3 vehicles that need to be moved immediately as they're blocking traffic in different directions. Tag numbers on these vehicles include 855-FYW, 855-FYW. Another tag number, 922-PBB, 922-PBB, and 284-KEA. Those 3 vehicles, please, you need to move those immediately. They are blocking traffic. Thank you.
I think that's the exact camera and tripod I bought for a streaming system someplace else. Yeah, I love the tripod. Well, and that's the thing is I bought a robust tripod and the thing kept flexing the camera back because the counterbalance was too strong.
To get on the scoreboard well, so you know they're going to do their best to do that, and it's going to be an exciting game here tonight to open up the season for the Smoky Valley Vikings against the Southeast of Saline Trojans. So good to get this rivalry going back again. The Vikings and Southeast have had several years where they didn't play each other, and then finally they got them scheduled back. They ended up playing them in football this year. Southeast of Saline took care of Smoky Valley on the football field, so no question about that. The Vikings want to take care of the Southeast of Saline Trojans. Looks like we have the Sons of American Legion bringing in the color guard here tonight for you. So if you're watching on live.smokyvalley.org, you're going to be able to see that. That'll be a nice place to do that. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout or so, and when we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the tip-off of tonight's game. Listening to Smoky Valley basketball back after this timeout.
All veterans, please stand. Tonight's members from Marquette are Dixon Johnson and Kirk Young, and from Lynchburg are Jerry Webster, Dennis Hawks, Craig Marston, and Joe Hulse. We thank all our servicemen and women for their dedication to our country and the service they provide our communities. We ask that you now please rise for the presentation of the colors and the playing of the national anthem by the Smoky Valley High School Pep Band. We will have a brief moment of silence following the presentation of colors in recognition of National Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day and the 80th anniversary of the attacks on Pearl Harbor. Hey, basketball fans, welcome to Smoky Valley High School and to tonight's Varsity Boys basketball game featuring the Southeast of Saline Trojans and your Smoky Valley Vikings. Let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's game for the Trojans.
And welcome back to Smoky Valley Gym. The Vikings starting lineup sponsored by Salina Ortho. Salina Ortho continues to strive for excellence in orthopedic care. Our physicians provide world-class care and treatment options with personal touch, serving North Central Kansas since 1973. First for the Southeast of Saline Trojans, Eli Sawyers. He's a junior. He's 6'4". He wears number 1. Nakari Moracle Palmer. He's a junior. He's 6'2". He wears number 2. Drake Augustine. He's a junior. He's 5'10". He wears number 3. Daniel Keir. He's a sophomore. He's 5'10". He wears number 5. And Luke Gebhardt. He's a junior. He's 6'1". He wears number 21. So for the Southeast of Saline Trojans, under the direction of Bryson Blacks, they'll send out Sawyer, Morikel Palmer, Augustine Keir, and Gebhardt. And for the Smoky Valley Vikings tonight, it's Lucas Apel. He's a senior. He's 5'9". He wears number 3. Carson Peel, he's a junior. He's 5'11". He wears number 4. Trayton Miller, he's a senior. He's 6'1". He wears number 10. Cade Blanchard, he's a junior. He's 6'4". He wears number 11. And Haven Lysell Stewart, he's a senior. He's 6'4". He wears number 25. For Coach Snyder, assisted by Meyer and Ryan. He'll send out Apel, Peel, Miller, Blanchard, and Lysell. The starting lineups in Southeast of Saline in their purple uniforms. They got Trojans on the front. They got white number 2. And they got some white striping and patterns down the side. And the Vikings in their home white uniforms, black lettering, black numerals trimmed in orange and black striping down the side. And it's the Vikings and the Trojans. Sit back and enjoy high school action here. Again, the Smoky Valley girls winning it by the score of 53-47. And they moved to 2-0 on the year. A great victory for Smoky Valley. You heard Coach Grouillard have a chance to talk about his team and showed their toughness, and what a game for Brianna Pretty. 20 points was an outstanding performance for her. Now the Vikings will be shooting at the east end of the court here at Smoky Valley Gym. And they'll break the huddle here and sit back and enjoy great action tonight for the Vikings. Morikel Palmer, he wears a headband. And Eli Harris has a headband as well. He's got some long hair. Eli Sawyers. And Sawyers against Lysell to start the game off. Ready for action where we are, and here we go. Whistle blows. Ball in the air, controlled by the Vikings, and Apel will come away with it. Lucas Apel had a great fourth quarter for the Vikings at Abilene the other night. Southeast comes out in a man-to-man. There's a tip away by Augustine, but controlled by Carson Peel. Peel on the drive, off the glass, no. Gets his own rebound, ball loose, picked up by Apel. Miller, 3, no. And Carson Peel will try to save it, but it goes out of bounds. Vikings don't score on their first possession, and it's Southeast of Saline chance for their first possession. Gebhardt gets it in to Augustine. Augustine will bring it across the timeline. Vikings come out man-to-man, tipped away by Apel, but saved by Augustine. Gebhardt with it on the dribble drive. Penetrate, knocked away, but saved by Southeast. Here's Gebhardt in the corner, looked to trigger 3, didn't. On the drive is Keir. Sawyers ends up on the floor, but collision now inside to Sawyers. Across court to Augustine. He's way deep on the baseline. Inside to Sawyers. Shot blocked and a foul. Partially blocked, but Haven Lysell will pick up the foul. And going to the free throw line is Eli Sawyers with a chance for a 3-point play. 7:09 to go. First points belong to Southeast of Saline. First foul belongs to Haven Lysell Stewart. Sawyer free throw missing. Miller comes away with the rebound, and here come the Vikings. Collision there in the backcourt. Pressure coming. Here's Miller. Gets it off to Carson Peel inside to Blanchett. Shot blocked. Peel with a shot missing. Rebound. Lysell comes away with it. Knocked away by Southeast of Saline. And it'll stay with the Vikings, but the Vikings missed a point-blank shot there. Apel will throw it in for the Vikings. They put 4 right across the baseline. See what they do for their screening. All right, looking for Blanchett, not there. It goes into Blanchett, loses the handle momentarily. It saves it to Miller. Back over to Apel. They'll reset the offense at the 6:50 mark. Inside to Blanchett, but they throw it away. And turnover, Smoky Valley. So Smoky Valley with a turnover. Southeast with their second possession. See what they can come up with. Augustine across the timeline on the dribble from Morikel Palmer. It's back to Morikel Palmer, around to Gebhardt. Gebhardt, top of the key, Keir. Looked at a 3, didn't trigger. Floater in the lane. No, he kicks it out to Gebhardt. Good defense by the Vikings. Gebhardt kick out to Sawyers. Sawyers drive, and Sawyers going to take a travel, and the Vikings get the turnover. So 1 turnover each. Southeast is Saline on the scoreboard, 2-0. Miller will put it in play for Smoky Valley. Screening for each other. Gets it into Apel. Got a 2-on-1 break. If they take it, April will take it in the whole way and get the basket to go. 2, Lucas April with the Vikings' first basket at the 6:15 mark. Keir with it for Southeast of Saline. Top of the key, Morkel Palmer around to Gebhardt. Man-to-man defense for the Vikings. Gebhardt with the dribble drive, shot off the glass and good. Gebhardt for 2. It's 4-2 Southeast of Saline. April in the backcourt. Pressure coming from Keir, gets double teamed. Gebhardt gets away from Gebhardt. April, no rebound. Last touch by the Vikings out of bounds to Southeast of Saline with a 4-2 lead. Gebhardt will bring it into the front court quickly up to Augustine, to Sawyers. Back to Augustine. And his shot missing, rebound. Going the other way on the foul on the rebound on Augustine, I believe. That'll be, oops, wrong person. I put it on Mordecai Palmer. Shouldn't have done that. Miller puts it in for the Vikings, gets it up to Peel. Peel quickly up to Lysell. Shot blocked by, oh, it's a foul. They're going to say it's a foul. Coach of the Southeast of Saline, Flax, wants a jump ball, but he's not going to get it. And the foul is on number 21. That's Gebhardt. That's his second team. Vikings put it in there to play under their own basket. Looking, still looking now. He's going to bounce it into Lysell in the deep corner. It's it off to Miller, and it's turned over, but the Vikings turn it right back. Oh, they didn't get it. They had a turnover, but they didn't finish it. Here's Sawyers with it on the drive. Good. Eli Sawyers gets another basket. It's 6-2 Southeast of Saline at the 5:18 mark. Carson Peel on the dribble drive now. A reach in by Augustine, and he's going to get whistled for his second foul. So Augustine, that'll bring in a sub.
And it looks like they got Richardson coming in for Augustine.
Drew Richardson will check in. And the Vikings set it up in the half court. April wanted to get it over to Peel, but he was well guarded, so he hung on to it with the dribble. Now off to Carson Peel. Back to April, baseline corner, inside, knocked away by Mordecai Palmer. Cole Palmer.
Okay, we got Pickering and Griffith coming in for the Vikings.
Big Gus Griffith coming in. Here's Pickering. He's going to launch a 3-ball. No rebound. Gus Griffith, and he's hammered by Mordecai Palmer. And Gus Griffith will have 2 free throws after a nice, strong rebound by Gus. Six to 2 in favor of Southeast of Saline. Griffith free throw, no. 4:53 left to go, first quarter action. Second Gus Griffith free throw is good for the Vikings' third point. 6-3 Southeast of Saline. Into the front court they go. Man-to-man defense by the Vikings. Ball goes to Gebhardt. Out to Richardson. Around to Keir. Richardson. Gebhardt. Way on the far corner. Far wing. Gebhardt. Richardson. Gebhardt. Looking for Sawyer's baseline. Doesn't go there. Back to Richardson. And playing catch outside the Vikings. Looks like the Vikings going 2-3 zone on this possession. Keir. Cross court to Gebhardt. Three-pointer. Way long. Rebound. Good job by Vincent Pickering. Up to Peel, over to Abel. Off to Lysell. Lysell strong inside, blocked by Sawyer. And Sawyer will get, he's frustrated. That looked like a pretty darn good block to me too, but gets called for the body contact on it. And foul on number 1, Sawyer. That's his first. Lysell at the free throw line shooting 2. 5th team foul already on Southeast of Saline. And Lysell makes the first free throw. 4 for the Vikings. 6 for Southeast of Saline at the 4:06 mark. And that one's too strong. Rebound, Eli Sawyer. He quickly takes it up on the run. Off to Richardson, off to Palmer. Gebhardt inside to Sawyer at the free throw line. Shot, good. Eli Sawyer with 2 more. 8 for Southeast of Saline. There's Peel. Baseline, Haven, Lysell, Stewart. And we're going to go the other way this time. Haven, Lysell, too strong. And he'll pick up his second foul. So Haven Lysell picks up his second foul. And that'll bring Blanchett in off the bench.
Then looks like we got Lilly coming in for the Trojans. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
Kason Lilly, number 12, coming in for Southeast of Saline. So it's Griffith, Blanchett, Pickering, Peel, and Apel for the Vikings. Cross court it goes to Moracle. Palmer inside, missing rebound. Blanchett. Good strong rebound between Blanchett and Griffith. Quickly up to Carson Peel. Back to Apel, right in front of the Southeast bench. Apel. Peel, baseline 3, and no. Rebound, Gus Griffith. Strong rebound, Gus. Put it up, man.
Is that a backward shot?
That was a backwards over. I actually think he lost control of it, and he went to do something with it. And inside, he just threw it up backwards, and it went in. What a shot by Gus Griffith to give the Vikings their 6th point. Now Vincent Pickering picks up a foul on the floor, so they don't give a bucket.
We got Isaacson coming in for the Trojans, and we got Miller coming in for the Vikings.
Trayton Miller back in, Isaacson in for the first time. Southeast is Saline ball underneath their own basket into Gebhardt. Out to Richardson, near side to Lilly. Here's a 3-ball. Southeast missing everything, but a rebound inside Isaacson. And Isaacson going to get called for the travel. Wow. I didn't see that. Didn't see him shuffle his feet, but I wasn't watching his feet, so turnover Southeast. Pickering will put it in play for the Vikings. Full court pressure coming from Southeast of Saline. Going up to Trayton Miller. Miller with it, guarded by Lilly, inside to Griffith. Out to Carson. Oh, he should have shot a 3. Could have had a wide open 3 there, but didn't choose to go there. Inside Gus, knocked away by Lilly. It'll stay with Smoky Valley. 2:42 left to go. I told you it was going to be fast-paced action, didn't I? This is a quick one for sure. Carson to put it in play for the Vikings. To Blanchett. Back to Carson. Dead corner. Dribbles out of trouble. And Isaacson picks up the foul, slapping at the ball. Coach Flax wanted an out of bounds. Griffith will get where the official wants him, right in front of the Southeast bench. And he gets the ball to Peel. Carson Peel on the dribble all the way around the perimeter to Gus Griffith. Gus has it knocked away, and he's out of bounds. It'll stay with the Vikings. Good hustle by Richardson to steal the ball away. Gus didn't see him coming from the backside, did he?
No, and I don't think the people in the stands saw that.
Here's Carson Peel. He'll launch a 3-ball from the corner. No, rebound, and Gus Griffith's going to get called for over the back that time. He's given the Vikings some good minutes, though. At the 2:24 mark, he'll pick up his first foul. 4 fouls on the Vikings, 6 on Southeast of Saline. Richardson will put it in play to Gebhardt. Vikings will fall back in defense. 1-3-1 deflect this time, it looks like. Round it goes to Lilly. Gebhardt inside to Isaacson. Isaacson gets double teamed, kicks it out to Lilly. Baseline to Sawyers. Sawyers off the glass, and good. Eli Sawyers is having a big first quarter. He's got 8 of their 10 points. I mean, at the 2-minute mark. Miller on the dribble, out top against Lilly. And stolen away by Gebhardt. Gebhardt gets 2. Vikings turn it over for the second time. Pickering get it in to Peel. Blanchett on the dribble into the front court, all the way to the baseline. Turn around, gets it off to Miller. Miller on the dribble against Lilly. Lilly with a hand check, and he's going to call. There's a foul on Lilly, and that'll be his first. And that'll be free throw time for Smoky Valley.
And for Smoky Valley, we have Lucas Apel going back in, and then for the Trojans, we have Morkel Palmer going back in.
Trayton Miller at the free throw line for 1 of 2. He had 5 points in the game at Abilene on Friday. That one too strong. Rebound lost by Southeast Saline. Blanchett went for it, kind of knocked it away. Isaacson had a chance to save it from going out of bounds, but didn't. And the Vikings will have it underneath their own basket. Put it into Griffith. Griffith into Blanchett. Blanchett knocked away by Lilly, saved by Miller, and knocked away. Here's Miller, 3. No. Rebound comes down to Southeast of Saline. Mordecai Palmer missing. Rebound. Oh, that's a technical. That's a technical. Yeah. They're just going to call it a ball. I thought it was a technical if he grabbed the rim, but he was being pushed, so I don't think they're going to call a technical on that. But the ball, Sawyers went up to get the rebound, and he was getting undercut a little bit, so he grabbed the rim, and that gives the ball to the Vikings. Vikings get it in now with 1 minute left. Pickering in a little double team in the backcourt. Tries to dribble between and does. Gets it off to Griffith. His shot up. Oh, he missed it. Griffith out. Oh, and he threw it away. Turnover Vikings. Their third. Off it goes to Richardson. Knocked away. Oh, and a foul on Trayton Miller. Reach-in foul on Miller, and that'll be his first. Southeast of Saline ball. 41 seconds left to go. 12-6 now.
We got Gebhardt going back in for Sawyers for the Trojans.
Southeast brings it in, gets it off to Lilly, back to Morkel Palmer, back to Richardson, back to Palmer, Gebhardt, around to Lilly, Morkel Palmer, Richardson, knocked away by Apel, saved by Palmer, into Isaacson, knocked away but saved by Richardson, to Gebhardt, Richardson, Lilly, 3 ball, no, rebound, Blanchett, and a foul on Morkel Palmer. And that'll be his second. No, it's not. Wow. They called that on They called that on us. They called that on Blanchett. Wow. I had no idea that was going to be called on him. Coach Snyder didn't either. Richardson looked at a 3, didn't get it. There's Lilly, 3, no. And the quarter ends with the Vikings on the short end of a 12-6 score. Back with the second quarter after this 30-second timeout.
Do you know what?
Southeast to Saline basketball going to get the second quarter.
Myself back in for the Vikings. Peel back in for the Vikings. Apel, Blanchett, and Miller on the court. Southeast to Saline gets the first possession, get it to Gebhardt, around to Lilly, cross court to Palmer, back to Gebhardt, outside the Viking 2-3 zone. Palmer inside to Gebhardt, or to Sawyers, and Sawyers is having a huge game already. He's got 10 of their 14 points. Peel with it, baseline corner now, out top to Blanchett, looking inside for Lysell, not there. Goes to Miller, back out to Peel, top of the key, between the circles. Off to Lucas Apel. Apel on the double team, gets it off to Blanchett, to Lysell. Back to Blanchett, strong move at the basket, and that comes out, and going for the rebound, the Vikings are gonna go. Foul called on Blanchett, I believe. And it looks like it's going to be a 1-and-1, and it will be. So that's going to be on Blanchett, I believe, and that's going to be his second. So tough break for Cade Blanchett there. So now two of the Viking big guys have 2 fouls. Blanchett with 2 and Haven Lysell with 2. And on the free throw line is Daniel Keir. He'll get a 1-and-1. And missing the front end of a 1-and-1. Here comes Carson Peel on the dribble. To the wing, top of the key to Haven Lysell, off to Miller, back to Carson, getting a screen from Blanchett, goes through the screen, gets the ball and tipped away and turned over. Vikings with their 4th turnover. And they turn it right back over southeast of Saline. Here's Apel, missing, rebound, no. Sawyer misses, rebound, and we're gonna have a foul on the rebound on the southeast of Saline. And we'll be shooting free throws on the other end. Palmer gets his second foul. Going to the free throw line is Cade Blanchett. He's going to have a chance at a 1-and-1. 14-6. Vikings down by 8.
Cade Blanchett at the line.
I'll have a Saline Surgical scoreboard update for you at the half. Saline Surgical. Choose Saline Surgical for your outpatient procedures or inpatient stays. Saline Surgical is proud to be partially physician owned, and the first Blanchett free throw is good. Gets him in the scorebook for his first point. First point for the Vikings coming at the 6:45 mark of the second quarter. Oh, in and out, no good. Palmer with the rebound for southeast of Saline, and here they come, leading by a touchdown and an extra point. And a three-pointer by Eli Sawyer. That's going to get a technical in the next one, as he was talking to the crowd of Viking team over there a little bit, or Viking student section. The official looked like he was going to do something, but didn't. Ball with the Vikings, Peel in the corner, gets double teamed off to Lysell, and Lysell's going to get called for the travel. Turnover number 5 for Smoky Valley.
And we got Pickering coming back in for the Vikings, and did I see Augustine coming back in?
Yep.
Okay.
10-point lead now for southeast of Saline. 17-7. You need to get some offense going. They seem to be. There's a three-pointer by Southeast, and it's good. Back-to-back three-pointers here. And Coach Snyder wants a timeout. We'll step aside as well. 20-7 at the 6:01 mark. Back after this 30 seconds.
It's a full timeout. Their first charge timeout of the game.
Wake up. It's 20 to 7 lead. Vikings having only 1 point in this quarter so far. And Southeast of Saline hitting back-to-back threes and a 2. Sawyers is having a huge game already. He's got 13 of their 20 points. Vikings get it in out of the timeout. Miller to Apel. Apel will bring it against Palmer. Oracle Palmer still under pressure with Lucas Apel. Get it off to Miller. Has it knocked away, but there's a foul. Didn't get called. Apel turns it over. Vikings turn it over again. 6th turnover here in the first half. Augustine kick out to Sawyer. Wanted to trigger a shot, but couldn't find the handle very quickly. Get it out to Palmer. Around it goes. Baseline knocked away by Pickering. It'll stay with Southeast of Saline at the 5:28 mark. Vikings trail 20-7. Augustine with it on the wing, guarded by Peel. They're still in a zone. Around it goes to Gebhardt. Cross court to Augustine. Palmer, cross court to Gebhardt. Gebhardt drive off to Sawyer's in the middle. No, rebound. Everything's going Southeast of Saline's way. Missing on the shot. Pickering with the nice rebound. Quickly up the other way goes Vincent Pickering. On the run, shot. No, rebound. Lysell off the glass. No, rebound. Loose, picked up by Pickering. Shot from 6. No, rebound Miller. Vikings have had 3 shots at it. Can't get a one to go. Here's Peel. Carson Peel on the dribble. Hasn't scored yet in this game. At 19 to lead the Vikings in their last game. It's off to Lucas Apel. Apel, floater. No. Gets his own rebound. No. Vikings can't buy a bucket. Around it goes as Southeast of Saline gets the rebound. To Gebhardt. Gebhardt. Away with a travel. Augustine. Dribble drive. Augustine inside to... And a jump ball, we're going to call a jump ball on that one. Gebhardt and Pickering. And on alternating possession, it goes to the Vikings. That goes as a turnover against Southeast, but the Vikings just cold as ice, cold as it is outside tonight from the field. Pickering from Miller to get it in at the 4:20 mark. Carson Peel says, I got it. I'll take it up. We'll get this offense going. Carson on the dribble. Looks to crossover into the lane. Shot from the free throw line. Good. There's Carson Peel. Finally getting the Vikings their 9th point coming at the 4:03 mark. Here's Sawyers in the lane. Got to get out. Here's Augustine. 3 from the corner. In and out. No good. Rebound picked up by Haven Lysell. Quickly up to Carson Peel. Carson on the run. Still on the dribble. Still on the dribble. Goes over to Miller. Trayton Miller against Palmer. Dribble drive, baseline, shot, no. Apel can't get it to go, rebound, Pickering. Pickering, little shot, no. Rebound, Southeast of Saline out of bounds, Viking ball. Man, are we in a shooting doldrums or what? And we got a couple subs coming for the Vikings.
Who'd we have come in? Okay, we had Justice Autry come in.
And Gus Griffith.
Thank you.
Apel to put it in play, gets it into Pickering, looked at a 3 from the corner, goes into Gus. Gus strong up and good. Vikings finally in double figures with 11. The 3:20 mark. Round it goes to Keir, Augustine, Isaacson, out and stolen by Carson Peel. Carson all the way in, shot up, no, rebound Southeast of Saline. Sawyers taking it in for the easy layup, and he is having a ball game. 22 points for Southeast of Saline, 11 for the Vikings. Autry on the run to Pickering. Shot out. Oh, and he leaves it short. He had a good point-blank shot and couldn't get it to go over the rim. Quickly the other way comes Keir to Augustine. Augustine up underneath. No. Rebound Apel. And a reach-in foul on Augustine. And he'll pick up his 3rd foul. Free throws coming up for Smoky Valley. That's their 9th team foul.
We got number 10s coming in for both teams. Drew Richardson for the Trojans and Trayton Miller for the Vikings.
Miller, Apel, Griffith, Autry, and Peel on the court for Smoky Valley. And that free throw, no good. Goodness, we can't buy anything to go in. Isaacson to Gebhardt, inside to Sawyer, outside to Keir, around to Richardson. Keir, Gebhardt. Sawyers on the drive, shot, good. 17 of their 24 points is what I have him for. There's Apel on the drive. Oh, and it just rolls out too. Vikings are as frustrated as I am. Apel had a point-blank layup, and he just rolled it too hard off his fingers. Gus Griffith is going to get whistled for the foul for the Vikings. So Griffith with 2, Lysell with 2, Blanchett with 2.
And we got Kaysen Lilly subbing in for Keir.
Tristan
Stanball in for the Vikings. Isaacson at the free throw line. Oh, got the friendly roll. They're getting all the friendly rolls. The Vikings on their home baskets can't get the friendly rolls. So 25-11. Two minutes left. Second one missing. Miller with the rebound. Here come the Vikings, begging for something to go in. At least I'm begging for them to get something to go in. Apel needs some help. Gets it off to Autry. Autry on the dribble drive. Autry, side of the lane, knocked out of bounds by a quick-handed Richardson. He'll stay with Smoky Valley. The minute 44 left to go. Stanball, Peel, Miller, Autry, and Apel on the court for the Vikings. Christian Stanball, I forgot to highlight his name, is playing. Miller, Apel. Oh, another TPA three-pointer. We can't make a free throw. We can't make an easy bucket 2 feet away, but he makes a three-pointer. Here's Sawyers, and he gets a friendly roll. My goodness, what a game he's having. 19, I believe, of their 27 points. Apel, kick it out to Stanball. Baseline, too strong. Rebound, Autry underneath. To Peel. He's going to launch a 3-ball. No. Rebound. And we're going to have a foul on the Vikings hustling on the rebound. I'll take those hustle fouls every day. That is Lucas Apel's first. At the free throw line, Isaacson again. Makes.
Isaacson at the line.
And misses the second. And Vikings almost turn it over again. Here comes Apel into the front court, off to Autry. Autry to Miller. Miller, three-pointer. And it's Miller time! Trayton Miller knocks down the 3. Vikings within 11, and now a foul on Apel. That'll be his second, so Lucas Apel picks up 2 quick fouls. And that'll put Gebhardt at the line. Gebhardt had a couple of buckets early. Hasn't been heard from since. And he misses the free throw.
It looks like we got Pickering coming back in.
For Apel with his 2 fouls. So Apel has 2. Blanchett has 2. Lysell has 2. Griffith has 2. Southeast of Saline has Augustine with 3 and Morkel Palmer with 2. Gebhardt misses both free, and that's a foul. Isaacson reaching over the back of Pickering, knocked the ball away and then threw it off of Pickering's leg, but no foul on that rebound. Southeast puts it in play. They got 45 seconds to do something with it. Get it around to Richardson, back to Richardson. Over to Gebhardt, inside to Sawyers. Baseline Isaacson. And the Vikings almost turn it over again. But Peel comes up with it. Quickly over to Miller. Miller time, 3. In and out, no good. Rebound Sawyers. Quickly the other way comes Eli Sawyers. Coach wanting them to go for one shot. And they'll call a timeout on the court. I think we'll keep it here as they will have I think it's just a 30-second timeout. Going to have a Saline Surgical scoreboard update for you at halftime. We talked about our impact performance of the first half, presented by the Saline Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Clinic. And the Saline Regional Orthopedic Sports Medicine Clinic halftime show, all coming up for you here with 17.5 seconds left to go. The Vikings trail 28-17. Been all Eli Sawyers in this game. He has just been phenomenal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 2-pointers. That's 16, 17, 18, 19 points for the Southeast of Saline Trojan. Just a junior. You got to put up with him for another year. They get it in and almost knocked away, but they're going to call Pickering with a foul. And Vincent Pickering is going to pick up his second foul. That'll put Isaacson at the line. He's made 1 of 2 here. Twice to see if he can make only 1 of 2 again. We'd like him to do that. We'd actually like him to miss both. We'll see what he does here. Oh, missed 1 already, so that's good. Now it could be a good foul. If we miss this and get a rebound, we go down and get a 3-pointer. That would be just what the doctor ordered. Second Isaacson free throw. That one got the bottom of the net. So he's got 1 anyway. 29-17. I don't know if the clock didn't start or what happened, but the Vikings get to put it in play again. And they get it into Carson Peel. He'll bring it up against Gebhardt. 10 seconds. 9, 8. Off it goes to Stambaugh. To Pickering. Knocked away. Miller gets it off of Southeast of Saline player in the corner over there. I think that's Lilly, it was. And they got 1.5 seconds to get a shot off now. Put Morico Palmer into a defensive play here at the, watch somebody in the middle. I'm going to guard the person inbounding the ball for the Vikings. Morico Palmer to try to put it in. Still trying. And it gets it into Carson. That should be good. That should be good. Oh, they're going to say no. I thought he had it, but it didn't count. And halftime is here. Our score, Southeast of Saline, 29. Smoky Valley, 17. We'll take a 3-minute timeout and wrap this half up for you. You're listening to Smoky Valley Basketball on 95.5 The Rock.
Special treat this evening, the Smoky Valley High School Wildfires would like to welcome our guests, the Southeast of Saline Sparklers, for our 2nd annual Unity Dance. They will be dancing tonight to Whistle and Work. The Sparklers are coached by Leslie Manning, and the Wildfires are coached by Angela DeLiesel. The Sparklers are Taylor Mason, Amara Turner, April Winters, Isabel Christensen, Addison Gottschalk, Mara Mont, Kennedy Stump. The Wildfires are Captain Grayson Bauer, Captain Riley Ebert, Captain Emma Liddick, Braden DeSalt, Lauren DeLiesel, Olivia Ford, Raina Decker, Addison Ebert, Esther Clark, Tessa Repligal.
The other team, but Eli Sawyers would be well deserving of the impact performance of the first half. But I'm going to give it to our Viking, Gus Griffith, who came off the bench. Doesn't get to play much, but certainly did a great job in rebounding with 5 points, did a great job. And Lucas April also with 5 points, but Gus Griffith, not a starter, not getting a chance to have that very often. So we want to certainly give him a chance to have that honor and give it to him. Got some scores for you. We'll have our Saline Surgical Scoreboard show next. After this next 2-minute timeout, you're listening to Smoky Valley Basketball. Back after this 2-minute timeout.
Smoky Valley High School Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Adam Keller. Unofficial statistics from the first half. Scoring for Southeast of Saline, 3 points each for Caden Isaacson, Daniel Kerr, 4 for Luke Gebhardt. Leading the way, Eli Sawyers with 19 points. For the Vikings, Lucas Abel with 5, Carson Peel 2, Drake Miller with 3, Kate Blanchett with 1, Haven Lysell with 1, and Gus Griffith with 5. Personal fouls, 1 each on Southeast side for Eli Sawyers, Kason Lilly, Luke Gebhardt, and Caden Isaacson. 2 personals charged to Nakari Oracle Palmer, and 3 on Greg Augustine. For Smoky Valley, Drake Miller with 1. 2 each for Lucas Abel, Kate Blanchett, Vincent Pickering, Haven Lysell, and Gus Griffith. Each team has used 1 of their 5 timeouts.
A decent chance, yeah.
They've just got to start making those easy baskets. The tough ones they're hitting, but the easy ones they can't do anything. And with Lysell Stewart having only 1 point and Kate Blanchett only 1 point, those 2 guys inside, I'm going to look for those 2 to get going. So we'll see how that works out. We'll take our final timeout, a 30-second timeout. When we come back, we'll have tip-off of the second half. You're listening to Smoky Valley Basketball.
If it's game day.
And welcome back to Smoky Valley Gym. Don Bingson with you for tonight's game. Jared Bass working the controls for us once again, doing a great job. And the Salina Ortho starting lineup will be the same as they started the game. Salina Ortho continues to strive for excellence in orthopedic care. Our physicians provide world-class care and treatment options with a personal touch, serving North Central Kansas since 1973. It'll be April, Peel, Miller, Blanchett, and Lysell. 4 Southeast and Saline, Sawyer, Marco Palmer, Augustine, Richardson, and Gebhardt. See what the Vikings can do in the second half. And they certainly need to start making some points. Again, leading scorers for the Vikings in the first half, April with 5 and Gus Griffith with 5. First possession along the Southeast of Saline. And they will start. I was wondering if they'd start Augustine with his 3 fouls, but they do. So we'll see how this all plays out here. The Vikings will come out. Looks like they're going to come out man-to-man. They'll be shooting at the east end of the Smoky Valley Gym. And we're ready to begin second half action. Augustine with it. Gets it off to Keir. Keir against Miller. Looking for instructions from Coach Flax, and Miller reaches in and gets called for the foul, so that'll be his second foul. So now Miller has 2, April has 2, Blanchett has 2, Pickering has 2, Lysell has 2, and Griffith has 2. Everybody's got 2 fouls for the Vikings that has a foul. Nobody with 1. None or 2. Here's Augustine. The double team brings it out. Oh, it's a friendly roll again. Drake Augustine with the first basket for Southeastern Saline, and it's 31-17. They need to start having some bad luck for those to roll out a little bit for the Vikings to have a chance in this game. Around the perimeter comes Lucas Apel. Back over to Blanchett. Blanchett. Ooh, there's a back door, but stolen away by Augustine. Augustine, and Apel's going to get called for the foul. Augustine gave Apel a pretty dirty look, but I thought that was a good block, but Apel knocked Augustine down, but Augustine will be back at the free throw line to shoot 2. He hadn't shot any free throws yet. That one doesn't go in. 7:17 left to go, third quarter. Griffith,
Looks like we got Jerome Autry coming in.
Jerome gets in this quarter. Justice got in before, and missing both is Augustine. So good foul by Apel, although it was his third. Kept him from scoring. Peel on the dribble, gets it off to Autry. Autry around the perimeter, gets it off to Blanchett. Blanchett around the perimeter, gets it off to Miller. Trayton Miller on the dribble. The back door for Blanchett, not there. Gets it off to Lysell. Lysell in the middle of the lane, gets it off to Blanchett. Oh, they throw it away. Vikings are just having some issues tonight. So no question about that. Turnover number 8 for Smoky Valley, at least. We'll see what they do. Here's Miracle Palmer with it out top. Gets it off to Sawyer. So over near side to Keir. Keir looking for Augustine. Has him top of the key. Goes over to Sawyers. Man-to-man defense for the Vikings. Miracle Palmer in the lane. Gets it up and good. Miracle Palmer just took it to the hoop for his first basket of the night. Excuse me. And the Vikings give up the first 2 baskets. Here's a 3 by Carson. No. Rebound, Lysell. Strong up and no. Rebound, still loose. Lysell again off to Blanchett. Shot up. No! But a foul, and Blanchett will be at the free throw line shooting 2. How many more times can we miss the easy shots? That's Sawyer's second foul. The only hope we can have for him is get him in foul trouble, and Blanchett's free throw crawls out. Wow, I've never seen such bad luck for the home team. Home team's supposed to have good luck. That one doesn't go in either, but Lysell tried to get the rebound but couldn't. And the Vikings still scoreless here in this third quarter. 33-17, they trail. Palmer out top to Gebhardt. Gebhardt wanting to go to Keir, but crossover dribble, baseline drive instead. Gets it off to Sawyers. Sawyers outside the lane, step move in the lane, shot. Finally a miss by Sawyers. Like get a stop, now they got to get some offense going. See if they can get this to work. Miller on the drive against Augustine. Gets it over to Autry. Autry bounces pass inside. There's Haven Lysell Stewart with his first basket. 19th point coming at the 5:28 mark. Palmer across to Keir. Keir wanting to go into Palmer in the baseline. Drop off to Sawyers. Sawyers up and no. Rebound Lysell off to Peel. Got another miss. Finally, here's Miller on the dribble drive. Miller off to Carson Peel. 5:05 left to go, third quarter. Looking for Lysell inside, not there. Looking for Blanchett. Goes to Blanchett on the baseline, blocks. Blanchett pivot, gets double team, kicks it out to Autry. Autry out top to Peel. Peel against Gebhardt. Over it goes to Autry on the wing, far side wing, looking for Lysell inside. Gets double team, hasn't knocked away, but hangs on to it. Off to Peel, wide open 3. Carson, no. Rebound, Palmer. Quickly up to Keir. To Sawyers, and it's good. Wow. Sawyer got away with a travel, or not Sawyer, Keir got away with a travel on the baseline there and got it to Sawyer for an easy bucket. Officials can't look at everything. He said he wasn't holding on to the ball. Here's Blanchett inside, a blind pass, and they turn it over, and a foul on the Vikings. Trayton Miller picks up his third.
And we got Pickering going in for the Vikings and Richardson going in for Southeast Saline. Then Griffith just went in, right?
Yep. Vikings have played 10 tonight. Southeast of Saline has played 8. And Autry gets called for the foul. Jerome.
Number 2, Jerome Autry is his first.
Third Viking team foul already. Gebhardt will put it in play to Richardson, and they'll start their offense. Gebhardt cross court to Kier. He'll look at a three, and it's good. Kier, his second three, yet one late second quarter. And Southeastern Saline steals it, and they call a foul. Coach Snyder wanted a foul as they mugged Peel at the corner and turned it over, and then they went the other way, and Sawyer's got a foul, and it's 40-19. 40-19 in favor of Southeast of Saline. We'll step aside with a 30-second timeout. Back right after this.
Hemsloy.
Without much contact, but they ruled that there wasn't enough contact to warrant a foul, and they didn't call one, and Vikings turn it over, and Southeastern Saline certainly on a well, that's 11-2 run here to start the third quarter. The Vikings needed to do that to them to get back in this ball game, but Vikings certainly have had tough luck at the rim making baskets, and then certainly have had, I've got them for 4 turnovers already in this third quarter. Lob into Lysell. He can't handle the pass. Turned it over. And here comes Southeast of Saline. Sawyer's inside off to Palmer. Palmer. Gebhardt has it blocked by the Vikings, but Lysell is throwing it back to Griffith, and he can't hang on to it. Vikings don't get another rebound. Here's Sawyer as he misses, and rebounding is Carson Peel. Wow. It's like a hot potato. When we get the rebound over there, we throw it. We're not looking where we throw it once in a while, and we turn it over. Gebhardt picks up the foul, his second. Lillian and Richardson in for Southeastern Saline. On the court for the Vikings. They didn't substitute this time, but it's Peel and Autry and Pickering and Lysell and Griffith on the court for Smoky Valley. Here's Griffith with the baseline blocks in the lane. Shot up. No. Rebound Carson Peel. Wow. Sawyers is all over Carson Peel. But Carson perseveres and gets a shot in, and then the other way, Sawyers makes yet another. 42-21. There's Carson on the baseline, dribble all the way into the front court. Still on the dribble. Picks it up, gets it off to Gus. We're like a hot potato. We just can't hang on to the ball, and another Viking turnover, and then fouling is Carson Peel. That is his first foul. But it's already the 15th foul on the Vikings in this quarter. Gebhardt and Isaacson back in for Southeastern Saline. Augustine, Sawyers, and Lilly on the court for Southeast. Augustine with the dribble off to Isaacson. Baseline to Gebhardt inside the Sawyer. Shot partially blocked by the Vikings. And Griffith comes away with the rebound. Off to Autry. Autry on the dribble. Little floater. No. Rebound Haven. No. He's not fouled. He gets knocked down. No foul called. Here comes Sawyer. Sawyer. And Sawyer got another. He is just on fire. 27 points for the junior. Here's Pickering. He's fouled. Pickering with the basket. A little highlight for the Vikings finally. Sawyer picks up his third. He should have had another one rebounding earlier on Carson Peel, but he didn't get that called. He should be in foul trouble now, but he's already done so much damage for the Vikings. And Pickering makes the three-point play.
Sounds like Blanchett is getting subbed in for Smoky Valley.
Blanchett in, Gus Griffith out. Augustine, Palmer in the backcourt. Baseline to Isaacson, to Augustine. Block. No, it's a foul. Blanchett had all ball. I tell you, that was all ball. And he got whistled for the foul. So Augustine at the free throw, and he missed two earlier. Can he miss two again? We'd certainly appreciate it. Nope. I'll make that one 43rd point. Or 45th. I missed that other one. 44, now 45. Now 46. 46-24. Closing minute and a half of the third quarter. Vikings trail 46-24. Autry to Blanchett. Trying to go somewhere and he throws it away. Vikings turn it over again. Mercy. Turnover bug is hurting the Vikings. Augustine. Isaacson. Gebhardt. Augustine. Around the Viking zone. Lilly. Palmer. Augustine. Isaacson. Three. Baseline corner. No. Rebound Carson Peel. Carson's done a good job of rebounding for one of the smaller guys on the court, but certainly is explosive going for those rebounds. On the dribble, goes off to Pickering, looking for Blanchett, and has it stolen by Isaacson. Quickly up to Lilly, to Palmer, to Autry. They turn it over. Autry, Pickering. Pickering, 10-footer. Good! Vincent Pickering with the basket for the Vikings. 26. And now foul on the Vikings. Two shots coming up for southeast of Saline. That'll be Lonsell Stewart. That'll be his third. Augustine back at the free throw line. Missing.
It looks like the Vikings are subbing in Trayton Miller.
He was just getting hot. He scored 5 points there. And second one missing as well. There's Carson Peel with yet another rebound. So Augustine 2 of 6. Peel with the drive. No. Rebound Carson. It off to Lysell, and they turn it over. It's stolen away by Lilly. Ball still loose on the floor. Now we're going to call it jump ball. And alternating possession, it'll stay with Smoky Valley. So Viking defense trying to fight it away a little bit. See what they can do. See if something can inspire them. Down by 20. Late. 10 seconds left to go. Third quarter. Autry on the dribble drive. Needing to get it somewhere. And Autry, three-pointer, no. And that'll do it. Our score after 3 quarters. Smoky Valley trails 46-26. Back for the fourth quarter after this 1 minute. Timeout. First possession belongs to Southeast of Saline as they come out like in zone. Here's a pass to Palmer, and they turn it over. So turnover Southeast of Saline to start the quarter. See if the Vikings can do something with it here. Carson Peel on the dribble, out to Apel. Lucas Apel sat out a lot of that quarter. Here's Miller off to Peel, inside to Lysell. Lysell shot, no, rebound. Southeast of Saline comes away with it. Quickly up, knocked away, and stolen by the Vikings. So back-to-back turnovers. The Vikings got to get points. And they do. Kate Blanchett, here we go. Maybe something will spark the Vikings. See what happens here. And the other way, the Vikings get a block. It comes back. Apel loses the handle. He'll get called for the travel. He can't do that. Very close. He just tried to tip it away, and the referee thought he dribbled it. So we'll see. I'll get my score posted here. Vikings on defense. Southeast of Saline Kier with the ball. Driving baseline. Kick out. Three-pointer by Gebhardt. Swish. He's been pretty quiet. That's their 49th point. Vikings with 28. Miller with it. Off the Blanchett, top of the key. Near side to Apel. Apel with it between the circles. And now he'll start the offense going again. Goes over to Trayton Miller. Looking for Lysell. Knocked away by Gebhardt. Stolen by Gebhardt, but stolen back by Miller. Off to Lysell. Shot. No. The foul.
Foul charge Southeast 21. Gebhardt has his third. Team scored.
And the third foul on Gebhardt. Lysell makes the free throw. And misses the second. Ball rebounded by Blanchett. Up, no, and he's fouled, and Blanchett will have 2 free throws. Well, we're doing a few things to try to get back in this, but we've got to make baskets. We've got to make points. That's the 4th foul on Gebhardt, and Blanchett makes the free throw. Slowly trying to creep back in this, coming at the 6:15 mark. We witnessed what happened in the girls' game. Southeast of Saline making a rally. Here's a rebound, goes the Vikings' way, and Lucas Apel picks up the basket. 32-49. There's Augustine, blocked by Miller. Oh, Miller with a great block, but he got a little body contact. But, oh, Trayton Miller, what a block. Oh. Augustine back at the free throw line where he made 2 out of 6 in the third quarter. We need a little help from the free throw line there, Mr. Augustine. And that one slowly falls into the bottom of the net.
Looks like we got Justice Autry going in and Richardson for the Trojans.
Second Augustine free throw. Good, got them both. 4 out of 8 now in the second half. 51-32, Carson. Lysell, partially blocked by Moracle, quickly up to Sawyers. He can't hang on to the ball. And Sawyers getting a little lucky there by hanging on. I don't know why he didn't get called for the travel, but he didn't. But he threw the ball off of. These guys know each other so well. They're really friends. But when you battle again in the basketball or football, you're not always doing it for friends. Sawyers was pretty much all out. There's a steal by the Vikings. Autry on the run, and good for Justice Autry. 34 for the Vikings, 51 for Southeast of Saline. Get a few more turnovers. might get excited. They're going to really pressure the ball. Sawyer's against Lysell. And Sawyer gets him up and foul on Haven Lysell. Eli Sawyer's at the free. That's the one thing Eli Sawyer, he missed an and one early on his first basket of the night. So he hasn't shot any free throws. But that's Lysell's fourth foul. See what he can do from the charity stripe. Nothing but net. And he makes them both. You would expect nothing else from somebody having a career night. Here's Apel with it in the backcourt, trying to bring it up against some token pressure from Keir. Still on the run, goes over to Blanchett. Around to Apel, look to the three, didn't trigger. Carson Peel will trigger, top of the key three. No, but Autry with the rebound. Quickly out to Blanchett, he'll trigger a three. Yes! On-run at GPA three-pointer by Cade Blanchett for the 37th Viking point. Augustine, Sawyer, he'll launch a three ball. No, rebound. Knocked away by Keir, should have been a foul. Oh, Sawyers knocks over a Peel, but nothing called. And we got a timeout on the court. A full timeout will step aside as well. 4:47 left to go in this one. 53 Southeast, 37 Smoky Valley. Back after this 30-second timeout. Southeast of Saline. Their coach is sure going to pull the air out of it a little bit, trying to see if they can take some time off the clock here. Oh, that wasn't a backcourt. He had the ball, but he stepped on that half-court line, but I guess it doesn't matter on the inbound pass. Sawyer's with it outside to Augustine, inside to Palmer. Palmer guarded by Blanchett. I'm going to call, there we go, turnover Southeast. Their 10th, Vikings have 15. Autry will put it in play. They're going to keep a press going on the Vikings to get it into Peel. Go up to Apel. Apel, just like before, there's a whistle and a foul on the rebound. And that's going to be on Haven, and that's going to be his fifth. So Haven fouls out tonight with 4 points. Foul him out. 2 free throws coming for Markle Palmer. Miller back in. Probably what the Vikings want to do anyway, go small, go shooting, see if we can get some quick steals and some three-point baskets. See what happens here. Palmer free throw, got it to go. They're not missing any free throws. They're 5 for 5 on the charity stripe in this half, or in this quarter, I mean. And he makes them both. They're going to take care of this game down the stretch by free throwing. Here comes Apel into the front court, gets the screen from Blanchett. On to Autry, baseline. Little floater in the lane, missing, rebound, Markle Palmer. Quickly up to Augustine. Augustine into the front court, off to Sawyers. Sawyers off to Palmer. Palmer with the left-handed dribble. He's got definite size advantage on Miller if he decides to take him to the basket. Cross court to Augustine. Augustine shot, no. Rebound, Palmer can't handle it. It goes out of bounds. And Viking basketball. 3:52 left to go.
And we got Gebhardt subbing in for Richardson, it looks like.
Apel, Miller, Peel, Autry, and Blanchett on the court for Smoky Valley. Apel brings it into the front court, drives, shot up. A foul on the drive. It'll be Shearer with the foul. It'll be his first. Vikings will have free throws coming up after the next foul.
And we got Lilly subbing in for Keir.
Vikings get it into Blanchett. Over to Apel. Autry. Baseline corner right by Coach Schneider. Up top to Apel. Apel with the drive. Shot blocked by Sawyer. And a foul on Sawyer. That's going to be 4 on Sawyer. That'll be free throws coming up for Lucas Apel. Good. 38 for Smoky Valley. Coming at the 3:29 mark. Southeast of Saline has 55. April's second free throw is good. 39 points.
Okay, who subbed in for Pickering? I didn't see.
Pickering came in for Autry.
Oh, okay, Pickering came in.
Get it off to Palmer. He'll bring it up into the front court now. He'll pass it off to Augustine. Still in the backcourt. Vikings put a little pressure on. Get it off to Palmer. Palmer, lob inside to Sawyer. Wow. Nothing Vikings can do to that one to stop that one. 31 points for Sawyers and knocked away by Palmer. Palmer on the dribble. Off to Blanchett. They turn it over. Here comes the Vikings the other way. Pickering dribbles it off the shoe of Augustine, but they save it. Pickering with the ball. Pickering off to Miller, around to Peel, around to Apel. Apel, back to Peel. On the wing, 2:50 to go. Pickering, shot up, off the glass, and good, and one. Pickering with 2 more. And that is going to be all for Mr. Sawyers. Oh, it was on 3. It was on Augustine. It wasn't on Sawyers. And Vincent Pickering finishes the 3-point play. 42. Closest the Vikings have been. 2:43 mark. See what happens. Here comes Palmer on the dribble against Pickering. Still on the dribble. Almost a steal by Vincent. Off it goes to Gebhardt. Wanted to try a 3, but decided not to. Inside to Augustine, knocked away by Autry. Southeast of Saline ball with 2:28, leading by 15 points, 42-57. Oh, Mr. Sawyer's cutting to the basket. And now a 5-second count. Flaxos, I don't know if he was trying to get a timeout or what he was complaining about, but he certainly didn't want a turnover right there. That helps the Vikings out a little bit. We'll see what happens. Apel on the dribble against Palmer. It's off to Pickering. Pickering, Autry. Apel, he dribbles it off his foot, goes right to Carson Peel. Shot up and good for Carson Peel. 44. 55 and 11, or 57, I mean. And a timeout, no foul on the Vikings. That'll be Jerome Autry's second foul. Double bonus coming up for Augustine. He's made 4 out of 8 now in this game. And he gets a friendly roll on that one. A 5 out of 9.
Looks like we got Miller subbing in for Autry.
April, Peel, Miller, Pickering, and Blanchett on the court for the Vikings in the final 2:02 to see if they can get some kind of a rally. There's a free throw miss. So the Vikings still with a glimmer of hope. Round of Miller time. Long shot missing. They kept alive by, and there's a shot blocked by Southeast. Shot missed by Blanchett and out of bounds off of Southeast of Saline. My, can we not? We have had so much trouble making inside baskets tonight. Unbelievable. April will put it in play for Smoky Valley. Looking, still looking. Going to go into Miller. Miller off the Peel. Carson and a reach in. There's a foul that probably shouldn't have been called, but was. That is Lilly with the foul. That'll be his second. At the free throw line, Carson Peel. Still a 1-and-1 for them. This is their 9th team foul. And Carson makes. And he got them both. 46 for the Vikings, 58. That's just a 12-point deficit. The Vikings can make this interesting. They could get a couple more steals, get a 3-point basket or something. Autry is working his tail off trying to get the ball away. Now it goes to Sawyers. Sawyers on the dribble. Gets it off to Augustine. Baseline, it goes to Gebhardt, inside to Palmer. Lilly. Sawyers. And knocked away, but last touch by Sawyer. We're going to change the call. Outside official had a better look at it, tipped it out. We're going to change the call to the disagreement of the Viking fans, but to the applause of the Southeast of Saline fans. Augustine will put it in play. Getting his teammates where he wants to get them on the side. There's inside to Sawyer. Oh, wow, what a beautiful play. And they get their 60th point. Here's Peel inside, misses. Peel inside, putback, good. And the timeout. 48-60 now with 59.8 seconds left to go. The 30-second timeout, we'll keep it right here again. Don't forget Bethany on the air tomorrow night at home against Sterling. Leading Smoky or Bethany Swedes against they're tied with Southeast of Saline. They're tied with Tabor. They're tied with Kansas Wesleyan. So 4 teams atop the KCAC women's program. The Bethany men, on the other hand, I think they're tied for 4th place right now. And they take on a Sterling team that is near the bottom in the league in men's action. So that game should go the way of the Swedes. We'll see what happens. But big matchup tomorrow night at Hahn Gymnasium. Here are the Vikings looking for some slim glimmer of hope to see if they can get something going. Can't get anybody to put the ball in play for Southeast. Now Gebhardt steps out on the field. Court to get it into Palmer. Knocked away by Miller. Will stay with Southeast of Saline. Gebhardt still looking. And I go into Lilly. Back to Gebhardt. Up to Augustine. They'll get it across the timeline. Up to Palmer. Out to Lilly. Out to Gebhardt. Gebhardt getting double teamed, trying to get a steal. They're going to call, I thought they maybe call a travel. He looked like he took an extra step there. But the Vikings get called by Pickering for the foul, and that'll be his 3rd. And at the free throw line, Gebhardt. Gebhardt has not had a free throw attempt on the night. That one missing. 48, Smoky Valley, Southeast of Saline, 60. Southeast is going to put all their players down on the other end of the court. Swishing the second free throw is Gebhardt for his 61st point. Apel to Miller. Pickering. Pickering shot from three. Good! Arm-rated CPA three-pointer by Vincent Pickering. 51-61, a 10-point deficit, but just 30 seconds left now. Off it goes to Lilly. Back to Palmer. Or to Gebhardt, or to Augustine. And now fouled. Palmer gets fouled, and Palmer had just made two a little bit ago. Will go back to the free throw line. And that'll be Carson Peel's second foul. And he calmly knocks it in for his 5th point of the night. 62-51. And that one rattles out. Vikings, not much of a glimmer of hope anymore, though. Here's Pickering with another three. No. Rebound, Lilly, and Lilly's fouled by the Vikings with 15.4 seconds left to go. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up for Lilly, who has not scored in the game. And he gets his first points. 63. 64. He gets his second. Got them both. And Keir back in. 15.4 seconds now to go. Apel. Peel. Top of the key to Miller. Miller on the dribble. Miller needing to get it off to Apel. Lucas Apel. Shot. No. Rebound. Palmer. And that'll do it. Our final score from the Smoky Valley Gym in the season opener at home, 64-51, goes southeast of Saline's way. We'll be back to wrap this one up for you after this 3-minute timeout.
Stuco members, don't forget to come help clean up the stands. Stuco, come help clean up.
Brianna had a good game. It was fun to watch her. I like when she gets excited.
And an interview with the coach. This is Smoky Valley Vikings football on 95.5 The Rock.
For Southeast of Saline, Kason Lilly finishes with 2 points. Caden Isaacson with 3. Akari Oracle Palmer with 5. Daniel Kerr with 6. Drake Augustine chips in 7 points. In double figures, Luke Gebhardt with 10. Leading the way for the Southeast of Saline Trojans tonight, Eli Sawyers with 31 points. For Smoky Valley, it was Justice Autry with 2 points. Drake Miller with 3. Haven Lysell finishes with 4. Gus Griffith with 5. Kate Blanchett finished the night with 7 points. Lucas Apel with 9. Leading the way in double figures for the Vikings was Carson Peel with 10. Next action for the boys and girls basketball teams this Friday against Concordia. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out tonight. Safe travels home.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Go Vikes and go Sweetens.
Farmers State Bank of Lindport.
You can do it. Oh, little. Yeah. Put that on highlights. Right into the
47. Viking boys losing by the score of 64-51. This is the Bank of Tusket post-game show. Generations of confidence, relationships for life. Member FDIC. Ask about their new Casasa checking account in Lindsborg, Salina, Lincoln, and Tusket. The Vikings scoring went like this. First for Southeast of Saline, 2 for Lilly, 3 for Isaacson, 5 for Morkel Palmer, 6 for Keir, 7 for Augustine, 10 for Gebhardt, and 31 points for the big guy inside, Sawyers. For the Vikings, 2 points for Autry, 3 points for Trayton Miller, 4 points for Haven Lysell Stewart, 5 points for Griffith, 7 points for Blanchett, 9 for Lucas Apel, 10 for Carson Peel, and 11 points for Vincent Pickering. And now joining us, Coach Doug Snyder of the Vikings. And wow, I don't know who was in charge of putting the lid on the Vikings basket, but that lid was certainly tight in most of the ball game. We just couldn't get any scoring points going.
Yeah, we didn't shoot the ball at all well. First half was a struggle for us at being able to score. Our pace was rushed. We made a lot of we missed a lot of shots. We made some poor decisions as well. We still are rushing a little bit. We'll get better at that as time goes on. We weren't we'll just call a spade. We weren't as prepared as we need to be, and that's on me, and we'll get better as we get to the next game. But we've got to understand what our set plays are, and I got to do a better job teaching that. We didn't execute offensively at all in the first half, and so we'll make an emphasis of that tomorrow and Thursday and get back to that. But first of all, I want to say, hats off to them. They played well. Sawyers had a great game. I don't know if we guarded him at all, but he did a nice job scoring. Our main philosophy is keep the ball in the middle in the zone, and we let it get to the middle whenever they wanted it. Foul trouble became an issue for us. We know we got to have more scoring out of Haven than 4. And, we still got decent minutes out of him, but he obviously checked out early on us in that fourth quarter. It was a struggle to get some calls, I thought. I thought it was a difficult physical game on both sides. I felt like the second half it seemed like we were the ones that were not benefiting from many of those. But, again, we also had opportunities in the second half to play a lot more strong and take the ball up and score instead of being scared. We were at the rim repeatedly in that first quarter and couldn't get finishes. So
just amazing how
intensity-wise, I thought we battled, we competed. You know, we got down by as many as 20.
Yeah.
And then we were able to cut back into that a little bit.
Got it to 10.
Got it to 10. And
under a minute left to go.
They knocked down some free throws in that next possession. But so, again, we've got work to do, and that starts with us as a coaching staff. That starts with me. And we're not as prepared as I thought we were prepared. So we'll get back to the drawing board tomorrow and get ready to go for Concordia.
Yeah, I felt pretty good. I thought the Vikings would have a chance tonight, but we just didn't get off to a good start. But always said we don't get too high when we win. We don't get too low when we lose. And we got a Concordia team that we need to go up there and do some damage at Concordia.
Yeah, we struggled with them last year in the game we played here. They really dominated us in the paint and made it difficult for us. We struggled, I thought, tonight in the paint a little bit too, but I think these guys are a bit more athletic than some of the Concordia posts are. And I don't know. I shouldn't say that. I haven't watched a lot of film yet to know, but always a loud place to play when you go play at Concordia. And you know, they won their first game against Beloit. I don't know who they had tonight for sure, but I don't know if you knew that or not. But so, yeah, we got 2 days to get ourselves ready to go and get ourselves prepared to play. I love the energy our team plays with. I just don't think our focus is quite there yet where we need to be, and we'll work on getting better at that. But JV got a win tonight. I was proud of our JV kids and how they competed. And I was proud of our C team tonight. You know, they use a lot of guys there that haven't always played a lot of basketball together, and they're continuing to battle, compete, and play hard. They're coming up short, but at the same time, I like their energy, and I like the fact that they're learning all the way. And again, congratulations to Coach Drew, 2-0. It's an awesome start for those young ladies, so we're very proud of them as well.
I want to throw out a good effort for Gus Griffith and Vincent Pickering. They came off the bench and gave you some good minutes, and Vincent led the team in scoring tonight.
Yeah, Vincent did a nice job knocking down some shots, especially later in the game. He attacked the rim a little bit better. Also, Jerome and Justice came in and played really ball hawk defense for us, got through a lot of possessions. Justice had a rebound on the offensive end in the first half, snuck in there, shortest guy on the court, was able to pull down a board. So, like I said, I don't question any of that. As far as our effort and our intensity, we just got to be able to play smarter earlier, making too many decisions, and we'll get ready to roll.
Thanks for coming out, and we'll see you Friday.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Doug Snyder of the Vikings, and the Vikings fall tonight by the score of 64-51. Again, the Viking girls, like he said, improved to 2-0 and win at 53-47. Time now for our Next Tech Wireless Player of the Game. Something different isn't just a slogan at Next Tech Wireless. They're about communities because they live here too. Next Tech Wireless is Kansas-based and world-class in supporting their neighbors. They have the latest devices and plans for everyone. With friendly, knowledgeable, and local customer service, they're committed to providing the best wireless network in Kansas. Visit one of their 50 locations across Kansas. That's the Next Tech Wireless Player of the Game, and that belongs to Vincent Pickering with 11 points. Carson Peel not far behind with 10, but we'll give it to Vincent Pickering tonight for that. A quick update on our Salina scoreboard show. We got some finals here for you. Salina Central 64, Eisenhower 54. Final Rock Creek loses to Abilene 68, Abilene 27 Rock Creek. And don't have a final yet on El Saline and Minneapolis. It was 34-30 by El Saline. Bueller beat Salina South 57-47. And that's all the finals we have for you. So that'll wrap it up for Jared back at the station. For Jared Wilson that helped me with the score and audio tonight. This is Don Bengtson wishing everybody a very pleasant good night. Don't forget Bethany tomorrow at home against Sterling. And we'll be back on the road at Concordia on Friday. Take care, everyone. Good night.